Each year, millions of people visit national parks. They want to experience the great outdoors. In the year 2023, over 325 million people visited a national park. For this project, I will talk and discuss about what internal work is being done to help with DEI initiatives, as well as how external stakeholders are also playing a role in DEI. We will talk about the importance of the outdoors and how being outdoors can help with the reduction of screen time, physical and mental wellness, as well as help build community. Finally, I will give some suggestions on things we can do before exploring the great outdoors. In order to understand why many national parks are still facing large DEI issues, we must go back to 1916. In 1916, President Wilson signed into effect the Jim Crow segregation laws. Because of this, all national parks became known for whites only. In 1945, there was an effort to desegregate all national parks. However, despite the desegregation, many national parks remain exclusionary. It wasn't until the Civil Rights Act of 1964 where most national parks began their desegregation movement. Now, some parks did meet the desegregation movement with resistance. However, all national parks now are open to everyone and for everyone. Although sometimes when you visit national parks in today, you might feel like you're being transported in time because it doesn't feel as inclusive as many institutions that we visit today. If you were to visit a national park today, you would notice a diversity deficit. About almost 80% of National Park Service employees are reported to be white. About 5.6 are reported to be Hispanic, 6.7 Black, 2.3 Asian, and less than that 2 or more races, American Indian or Native Hawaiian. There is also a gender deficit, with most National Park employees being male. About 9,597 self-reported as male, and about half self-reported as women. According to the National Park Strategic Plan, there was a 2023 strategic initiative that sought to promote diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. They call it DEIA. And according to the 2024 budget justifications, an increase of $1.5 million has been given for small businesses and underserved communities with National Park Services contracting processes supports to the administration's diversity, equity, and accessibility efforts under Executive Order 13985 and 14091. Although there is no more specifics regarding the budget justifications and the strategic plans, I have hope that we are moving in the right direction when it comes to national parks and DEI. In the meantime, there are many external stakeholders that are wanting to promote DEI in their own ways. For example, just recently, North Face was offering a 20% discount for customers willing to take an equity course. There is also many nonprofits and organizations that are focused on helping diversify the outdoors. One of them is Diversify Outdoors. This is a coalition created of digital influencers and affinity groups and more allies promoting diversity in the outdoor, recreation, and conservation. REI is one of the biggest outdoor retailers, and REI does a great job at helping DEI initiatives. Within their store, they help diversify by bringing in small businesses of underserved communities. For inclusion, they often offer courses to be taught within their stores to help inform people on how to navigate the outdoors. For equity, they always ensure that they have fair treatment of not just their employees, but also their members who are shopping in store. With the help of the external and internal outdoor stakeholders, I hope that the outdoors can become more diversified, inclusive, and equitable for all newcomers in the outdoor space. Visiting a national park can also help with the physical and mental health epidemic that we are currently facing. According to the National Park Service's website, 5 minutes walking in nature improves mood, self-esteem, and relaxation. Frequent exposure to nature reduces anxiety and depression while promoting a sense of well-being and fulfillment. Physical activity in a green space can reduce stress and lower cortisol levels by 15%. There is also an increase of reduction of screen time. Sometimes people tend to forget how off-the-grid national parks can be, sometimes with little to no cell phone reception. This forces many people to live more of an active lifestyle rather than a sedentary lifestyle if they were to be on their devices. Because more people tend to be present when they're in the outdoors off their phones, they're more likely to build community or be in community. They are walking alongside other strangers who are also taking in the beauty of the outdoors. In my personal experience, I've had campsites next to people who have invited me to eat s'mores and to just talk about life and what brings us to the outdoors. Now, as you prepare for your 1st or 8th outdoor visit, remember there are things you can do beforehand. Always go on the National Park Service's website to see what is going on. When you get to the park, remember to visit the visitor center. Ask and talk to a park ranger. Be respectful of the wild animals and always keep your distance. Respect the ecosystem and leave no trace behind. The outdoors is meant for you and for me, no matter of what identities we carry. Remember to just be respectful and enjoy your time.